How's it going, guys? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're safe, and I hope everything's fine with you at this time. Right now, we're in lockdown here in the UK, in the middle of the coronavirus pandemic, and it's been a while since I last uploaded. Since I put up my last video, none of this was going on here in the UK, and we could go out freely and go wherever. And right now, we're pretty restricted, as most of you know. I think most of you who are watching are from the UK. Pretty restricted in what we can do and where we can go, and as a result I've also been pretty restricted in what I can film as well. It hasn't been like a complete blocker to me being able to do anything, but I haven't been able to go out on any drives or anything like that. All of the roads outside are pretty much empty at the moment, but I haven't really been able to go out and make the most of them. I've been trying to stay indoors and keep my journeys so that they're only essential ones. Some of you might have noticed that I'm filming with a new camera. I've changed my camera to a 4K one, but I'm having issues with it constantly going out of focus at the moment, so I might need to change the lens as well, but I'll see how it goes. If I go out of focus during this video, please bear with me. I'm trying to find a solution to the problem. So whilst things are pretty different and we're still on lockdown, I've been trying to think of some ways to still bring out some good content for you guys. So one of the things I've considered is putting out some gaming videos. So I've got myself, I've been building up during the past few weeks a pretty decent PC so I can play some pretty good games. And I've been considering, I downloaded one called Automobilista, and I've been having to play about with that, and I've actually found it really difficult because I haven't, the wheel I've got, it's actually behind the camera here, let me just grab it for you. I've got a really cheap wheel that I used to have from, I think it's from Argos or somewhere like that, and it's not really a proper racing wheel, so the rotation only goes I think it's 90 degrees both ways, and you haven't got the full turning circle that you'd have on a better wheel like a Logitech G27 or something like that, one of the wheels that you can turn the whole way. So the issue I've been having is that it's not compatible with that game, so I've actually been playing with a regular PlayStation controller, and it's so difficult to keep the car on a track with a PlayStation controller. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, maybe the settings aren't right or something like that, but I'll keep trying, and if I can get a wheel, I'll get a wheel just so I can get videos of me playing that game. Another game I want to try that might work with this wheel is Forza Horizon, so I'm gonna see how that goes. Maybe I'll try out a demo of that, see if all the controls are working properly, and if I can play it properly, I'll play a bit of Forza for you, and I can record some voiceovers of that game as well, and just so you can watch, and that I've got some content that's out there. So the video I've got for you today is actually one that I filmed last year, and it was of the alloys of the car. I actually drove into a curb and managed to curb one wheel, so I went over and repainted that, and I'll just do like a time lapse of the process of me repainting that wheel. The other video I've got is one that has been requested quite a bit, and that's the process of me installing the sat nav. So that's one I did around this time last year when I first got the car, and I put the sat nav in. I actually did a time-lapse recording of the whole process and an unboxing video of that as well, so I'll upload that soon as well. But in today's video, I'm just going to be showing you that painting process, and also I'll try and, I'm not sure if it'll show up too much on the camera, but I'll talk a bit about what actually happened with that wheel now. The colour match that I bought, the paint that I bought to fix the scratching on that wheel didn't actually match perfectly with the rest of the rim, so it came out looking like one side was slightly darker than the other. And I also had an issue with when I painted the wheel, that the entire surface of the wheel wasn't free from wax. So at some point when I was painting, the paint actually started bubbling on top of the bits that hadn't been touched and hadn't been curbed. So I had to clean that off, and it didn't come out looking as nice as I wanted it to. I don't know if that will show too much in the footage, but I just thought I'll mention it now, and then I'll go into the time lapse of me fixing this wheel. after I'd been driving around with that paint fix on there for a while, one thing I started to notice was that the paint that was on the wheels when I got the car was starting to peel off. So I called the dealer who sold the car to me, and they told me that it was actually a mobile repair guy who had fixed that wheel, and he didn't even know the name of the color, and it wasn't replicable, if that's a word. I couldn't replicate it. There's no paint code. There was no way of me getting the original color to respray the wheels again. So the only solution for me would be to get all of the wheels repainted properly, not a spray can job, but a proper powder coat that it wasn't going to come off. So I got around to doing that, and I took the wheels, took them to the place, brought them back again, and I'll show you the process of fitting them on the car as well. Also in the video you'll see the Audi. The Audis are actually Audi A4. I think I mentioned it in my last video. I repainted the wheels on that car by myself, and it came out looking fairly decent. So you'll see the color. I think it's like R-Francis, if that's how you pronounce it, and like a gunmetal grey kind of color, and it's sparkling. It's a BMW sparkling grey color. I think it's what's the color? It's a BMW color, and I put it on one of the previous cars that I sold, and I thought it might look nice on this car as well. One thing I could probably add to it to complete the package would be to black out the trim lining, maybe the roof rails and the grille as well, but I'll see if I can get around to that. If it's worthwhile, I'll do it. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, guys. If you did, please like and subscribe, and also hit the bell so you can get notifications when I upload new videos. And also, if you've got any suggestions of what you want to see as well, please message me or leave a comment. My Instagram is in the description below. If you want to follow me, or if you want to message me on Instagram, you can do so. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care.